this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Go big or go gnome!
Yeah, baby.
Micah's angels are caught in a mana storm.
So you were headed out to the Spellscar Desert on the second kiss. You had flown out from Cloudreaver Keep, and when you left, you heard tell that there's going to be some mana storms, and one befell the ship as you were sailing out. You played Mousetrap, which is a very important thing to note. Last time we sat down.
Yes, very important.
And the crazy weather is starting to affect them.
The mana storm hit, and Psycheer and Eleanor were both affected by it. Eleanor, you's a beast. Your head and arms transform into an exaggerated imitation of a creature connected to your magic, which is a cat. At the start of each of your turns while you are transformed, you must succeed at a will saving throw or become confused until the start of your next turn.
All while their airship is raided by flying mana waste mutants.
The ship was beset by winged things, but it doesn't look like harpies. They've barged in through the front door. You can see two more of them out on the deck where the bar is. Why don't we roll some initiative?
It's about to get spicy.
How many pustules can one thing have?
Many. Don't ask me that question. Reflex save.
Now.
Hello, Audience Blob, and thanks for tuning back into the Third Gallon Podcast. It's your favorite mayonnaise-flavored GM and host, Derek, here to announce the winners of our Art Commission giveaway. Woo! We had 14 people sign up for the giveaway, which to me is honestly incredible. I thought we'd get 3. To know that there's this many people out there, different people who actually went and signed up for this thing is wild to me. It reminds me that we actually have people besides us that listen to this show, and that's awesome. The way I'm going to do this is I actually have a D20 with me right now, and I got it in this spreadsheet, and I'm going to roll 2 through 15 and pick a winner. Reroll on anything else. If you're wondering, not going to pick a winner on natural 1 because that just feels unfair. So here we go. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. No whammies. Up, we got a 6 on the die, and that is going to be Mike Manners from England. From Woking, England, the United Kingdom, Earth, the solar system, the Milky Way. Wow, he's very specific about where he's from. So congrats to Mike. We will be reaching out to you from the official podcast email, which, by the way, if you didn't know, is thirdgallon@gmail.com. And we will get this commission cooking. Awesome. Congrats. I also wanted to let you all know that this Thursday, May 11th, I will be back on Hans's Twitch channel continuing our Pathfinder 2nd Edition Beginner Box game. We've been having a great time moving through the Beginner Box. We just hit level 2. We took a break for a while, but we've come back now, and I am super excited to be running some more 2E for Hans. If you want to check that out, I'll link Hans's Twitch channel again in the description of this episode, and we'll post about it on our social media pages as well. And you can catch the VOD for the last few streams that we've done with him on his Twitch channel right now, if that's your jam. But again, that stream is going to be this Thursday, May 11th, 2023 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Hans's Twitch channel, which is Hans Half Elven. That's Hans with a Z. Be sure to check it out if you can. With all that out of the way, sit back and please enjoy Season 3, Episode 46, Balloon Blitz. It's a Balloon Blitz. It's a Balloon Blitz. Woo! All right, so a couple of weeks ago, I made a promise in a little pre-show recording thing that I did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is a couple of weeks at this point.
Yeah.
I promised that we would do more like lore topics, which is trying to make good on a promise that we made forever ago and promptly forgot about, like everything that we do.
Was that to
we just
be
had
Mario?
other banters to do, you know?
Yeah, we got good at making up banters ahead of time and promptly forgot to add lore to the mix.
We had better things to do than to listen to our audience.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like forgetting about it.
They listened to us.
Please review us positively.
So I want to start a little segment. I'm thinking every other episode I don't know if I'm going to do it and banter because it might just get like way too long, even though that's like fun. And I could easily make a podcast called Oops, All Banter, which is just
That'd be sick.
we get together on Saturdays and put a microphone in front of us talking for an hour.
Even a podcast called Oops All Lore would be great if it weren't for the fact that we as a group are still playing through 1E stuff and there's a ton of spoilers in there.
Yeah. That's what we do. We stop recording our actual play and just play quietly with all the copyright stuff and the maps, and then we just record us talking about it. That's what people want.
Yeah.
They don't want to actually, hear us play the game. No, but I want to start this segment named after one of the famous dishes at the quintessential American Italian eatery, Olive Garden. I'm going to call this the tour of the inner sea. And hopefully do this like every other episode. And I want to kind of focus on places, probably like more specifically nations at first, but maybe as we get more into it, there could be like focusing on towns, cities, geographical features or whatever. Like if we ever did something about Varesia, it'd be so big. I'd rather just talk about Sandpoint and Magnamar instead of the whole like area. But today, to kick off our tour of the inner sea, we're going to talk about a place that's very cold and near and dear to my heart, Urison. Urison is a nation in the inner sea. So when I say the inner sea, that's the inner sea region on Pathfinder's like planet Galarian. Galarian is kind of like that bigger setting, but the real kind of setting that most of the adventures take place in is the inner sea region, which is just like a small part of the wider planet of Galarian. If you're coming from like 5e, Faerun is the planet, and then like Sword Coast is where the fun stuff happens. Galarian is the planet. The inner sea region is kind of where a lot of the adventures take place, especially 1e, and then 2e is kind of moved around a little bit, but still mostly in the inner sea region. So Urison is a nation kind of up north towards the kind of North Pole part of the map, dead in the center, and it's super dope. It's basically, it's always winter and never Christmas.
Give us
the nation.
The one-word description of Urison to start us off.
Witches.
Yeah.
Yep.
Witches, and more.
And cold.
Witches.
Urison
is literally always cold. It is eternal winter.
And it's that way on purpose.
And it is very much like that on purpose. So Urison used to be part of the nation adjacent to it, which is known as like the land of the Lenorm Kings, which is a whole nother topic. But
I love the Lenorms.
And the Mammoth Lords, right? Wasn't it from both of them?
They're
both
near
of them,
each other.
But mostly the land that is now Urison came from the land of the Lenorm Kings, which is like a Viking place.
The witches surrounded by Vikings and cavemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And don't forget the orcs to the south.
And the orcs to the south.
The orcs to the south.
But basically, about over 1,000 years ago, actually, the lands of the Lenorm, that part was like invaded by this massive army of cold fae, ice trolls, and they were all led by Baba Yaga coming down from the crown of the world, which is like the land North Pole of Galarian.
Baba Yaga came through and took no prisoners.
Yeah, she conquered that whole area that became Urison in 23 days, which is
wild,
pretty fast. And basically, as soon as she had taken over the place and set up shop, she left, and she left one of her daughters to be the reigning monarch. And she would come back every 100 years and replace her. She would like take the daughter away and replace her with another one.
And not just the daughter, but like the daughter and that daughter's lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire
leave.
family gone.
Yeah. Dead ass Baba Yaga, though, who is like in Pathfinder, has a stat block, isn't a god, but
Could
by
be.
lore could be if she wanted to.
Helps make gods.
Yeah.
We learnt.
Yeah. One of her enemies is like a demon lord or something like that.
It is a demon lord whose important stuff is like really sexist. Hates lore wise, hates women. One of his anathema, I believe it was something along the lines of helping a woman.
Helping a woman.
Dang. Sexist much?
That's his whole thing. His thing is, it's actually one of the
Predators.
things I do like about Pathfinder, talking about the lore, is like, there's good and there is bad, but there is bad because without bad, you can't fight something bad. One of the bad deities just hates women.
This is the demon
Let's go
lord
beat him up in the dark alley.
Kishtiktakai, and he's like,
Yeah.
he kind of looks like a massive frost giant.
Yeah.
Oh my
roughly
God.
speaking.
He also hates giants or frost giants, right?
I don't remember. Let me look up.
Wasn't his whole thing was that like he hates giants, but he took the power, and by taking the power, he became a frost giant and eventually
Yes.
became a god.
Yeah.
So he hates giants, but frost giants follow him because he is so powerful, or something like that.
Yeah. So this is
It's like a you are what you eat sort of deal.
Kind of, yeah.
yeah. This is Kishtiktakai. So he's from another. He's an Ulfin man, which is Ulfin is the term for people who are from like Land of the Leonard Kings.
Yeah.
He sought immortality, and we've covered this in Reign of Winter because it was kind of a bonus thing I did to provide context. He sought immortality by forcing a bargain with Baba Yaga, but as you may expect, his wish for immortality, it was twisted, and he was transformed into like a demonic thing that he hated the most, a giant.
All I wanted to say was like Auslander, but Ulflander. Ich bin Ulflander. That's it.
Did you really have to say that badly?
Yes.
You interrupted me for that.
Yes, I'm sorry. It was going to make me explode and drool and froth and tear up the carpet with my teeth.
Die then.
Okay.
But that's like the Baba Yaga thing, like, oh, I'll give you immortality, but, do something horrible to you in return.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Baba Yaga, wild. And she replaces these like rulers of Urizen every 100 years. It's kind of wild. And this is obviously the domain of the first edition Adventure Path Reign of Winter, which we're still kind of playing. So if you want spoilers for like the impacts of that, you can read the second edition lore, which is on Pathfinder Wiki, and like in the Age of Lost Omens setting book. But yeah, it's always winter there. There's like a druid kind of underground rebellion called the Heralds of Summer's Return.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember them?
Yep.
They're like they make little pockets of summer sometimes. You guys found one, I think, in Reign of Winter.
Yeah, we did the drug trip in there and got a new animal companion.
It was great.
Yep.
The anathema. Make a deal with Baba Yaga or her offspring. Obey or defer to a woman.
This is Kishtiktakai still. But Urizen's really cool. So it has a bunch of different provinces. We don't need to get into all of them. The capital city of it is a place that our players have been to, White Throne.
Kai is like, if you're a simp, then we can't hang out. That's all.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm so sorry.
But continue.
But as of last time we played, the current queen is Elvana, and like she's a big part of the plot in Reign of Winter. The borders of Urizen are guarded by these huts to ward off trespassers. They had like Baba Yaga has the dancing hut, the like witch's house on top of the chicken legs.
Yeah,
and so these border huts are kind of like that. But inside there's like a single porcelain doll in the image of a crone sitting in a chair, and each of the doll contains the corrupted soul of like a child or something. I think you guys have encountered these in Reign of Winter.
Yeah.
And they watch the border, and at night the dolls come alive and hunt anyone foolish enough to try and invade Urizen.
Let's talk about White Throne.
White Throne's awesome.
It is so
It's so cool.
The place is ran by witches, so of course it is like ridiculously witchy. I remember one of the things we did to pass the time in White Throne before a mission was we went to a giant gingerbread house.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the most witchy thing you can buy, like child-sized dolls and like things specifically made to, I don't know, steal the soul of a child in stores readily available in White Throne because it's witches. Mm-hmm. Just like
it's on like the edge of a big frozen lake. It's always frozen over.
Oh, there's so much magic there. It's weirdly inclusive of a lot of species.
Yeah, there were snow goblins.
Yeah.
There are
And trolls.
And trolls.
And
There were-
winter wolves.
There was a magical place where the winter wolves
could
would
be
become
humans.
human. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't
Greta.
Baba Yaga do that?
Yeah, it's a promise. It's like a deal they have with Baba Yaga or something like that.
Better not hunt wolves out there.
Yeah.
Or
like,
if you skin them, you can get like a really nifty magic item.
Like we ran into.
Unfortunately, they're sentient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also evil. So
Okay, so that could
looked
be
it up.
said
They
about
are
most
neutral
people's
evil.
PCs. They are sentient, but
like,
they are
we
evil.
ran into smart witches, like witches who are politically powerful. We ran into an old crone who cooked children.
Yeah.
We've ran into so many different kinds of witches because it's the witch AP, or
Yeah.
at least at the beginning it is.
Whenever you're in Urison, it's all about Urison. And Urison is all about witches.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just a real fun place to be like, I remember that from fairy tales. Oh, I see what they're doing there. It's really fun.
It's like very high magic and still kind of messed up because run
it's
by witches.
It's an evil place. It is absolutely
Yeah.
clearly evil.
And it's weird because like I guess it's more a legacy of 1E kind of thing. There is like not the same kind of like species or ancestry isms that you would find elsewhere. Cause like, again, fae and trolls, just part of the city there.
Yep.
If you're part of like the locale, or if you're some sort of weird outsider, you might fit in. The biggest people who don't fit in is non-Yadwiga humans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Yadwiga humans are like descendants of Baba Yaga, so they have like an ethnicity in Urison in general. So if you're an Ulfin, so like ethnically, or like you've moved there, or your family is descended from Ulfins, like that type of human is towards the bottom of the rung in Urisini society. But if you're like a tiefling, you might fit in just fine.
Yeah, I remember part of getting around, we had to pretend to be the mercenaries for a Yadwiga.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's like the only way that a normal person could get into the city. And saying normal is kind of a loaded word because they're not normal. They're like player character level people.
You know,
It is
normal compared to the audience that is listening, which is made of 99% humans and Bridgie P.
Bridgie P. But like we had to pretend because we were obviously different. We had to pretend to be mercenaries there for a Yadwiga and have a pass for that. Because otherwise we would stand out as like a Tiefling would in Cheliax or
Yeah.
something like that.
Didn't we also have you guys pretend to be like, not exactly servants, but like workers under the thumb of Lyrianne because she was a tiefling?
At one point, because you dyed your hair blue and pretend to be
yeah,
a
pretend
We
to
had
be
a whole
a
scene with
winterborn.
you dyeing yourself to match.
to get into the city. That's how we got in, because
Yeah.
we went through and we had interactions with slaves, because of course there's slavery there. It's an evil place.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. We had to get into the city so we could get documents from the summer or spring people, the druids or whatever.
Right.
It's such a crazy place to actually have an adventure in.
That's
Yeah.
where Drender died.
That's
No, it's not.
The first
no, it's
time.
not. Oh, well, I mean,
That wasn't for real.
That's where he
I
let
shot him.
somebody kill him. Yes.
That's where Drender decided to open the door to another room, starting 2 encounters at once. Got captured, lost his hands, had to get rescued.
It's a good time.
And the party, like they do so many times in 1E, decided,
Relied on reincarnation.
Yep.
how do we fix this no hand problem? Reincarnate.
Shoot.
That was basically the only solution. Though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though to be fair, because of all that nonsense, we saved children's lives.
You could just retire and become a hobo.
Why would we do that?
Yeah, why would we do that?
Because you could play Pavel earlier.
Okay.
I wanted to
We-
play Drinder. Listen, beside
and then
the point.
he died for real.
We're talking about Irison.
There's also ice giants out there.
Yes.
Which I nearly lost Yura to.
Well,
Yeah.
that was
Because I
not
was stupid. Cat did a stupid.
It was a misunderstanding of the situation that was very quickly corrected.
Oh my goodness. I almost died in one round. Not even one, like one turn.
You met a frost giant barbarian for the
and
first
I just
time.
like decided to go
Melee.
up to it and try to melee it because I was stupid.
To be fair, they weren't in Urison because, again, frost giants worship Kashtiktakai, ironically, funny, which is the guy that got
That hates
screwed
them.
over by
that
Baba
hates
Yaga.
giants.
So they're actually not as big a thing in Urson. That was Eobaria, which is...
There are some, though.
Yeah, there are some.
Because she had there's even frost giants in Whitethrone.
There might be, but
I think so. Whenever we went to
They are particularly common in the witch realm of Urson and near the crown of the world. I'm on the wiki. Trying to,
be careful.
remind
Don't
myself.
Don't go to the wiki.
yeah.
Don't
I'm
go to
not
the
reading
wiki.
a lot.
That's our problem doing lore is we still play 1E stuff.
Hey, I forget stuff that we did.
We
so
always
we
do.
good.
But it's actually kind of funny, audience, because we're in the middle of playing Reign of Winter.
Yeah.
And I really want to play Reign of... Why are we talking about Erison? Now I really want to play Reign of Winter.
Well, because that's if we're going to start talking about lore, it's the one I know and care the most about.
That's fair. So
if you're in the audience and you want a good read, if you want just more information about Urson, the campaign setting for it for 1E is really good.
Yeah.
I think it's called Urson
The Land of Eternal Winter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get the PDF. I'm not sure if it's still in print, but you can definitely get the PDF still. And it's a great book.
It's fun.
I love first edition campaign settings. The campaign setting type content, which is Lost Omens for 2E, has been good. But first edition campaign setting soft covers, my beloved.
Yeah.
They typically focus on one place and give you gazetteers of all the cities, which is what it does. Little bits of overview of important NPCs and the government, culture, monsters you might find, a cool map. It's dope.
It is.
I have a map of Urison and Whitethrone on my wall.
And it's not directly related, but because of Reign of Winter, Eobara.
Yeah, because...
which is where a lot of this Kashiktakai stuff came from.
Eobara or Eobaria?
Eobaria, but that's not actually in the Inner Sea, technically.
No, it's right on the edge.
It's past it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for coming to this episode of the Tour of the Inner Sea with Derek. The next one will probably be...
with Derek.
With Derek. I
I
see how it is.
Listen, you got to have a tour guide.
I've always known where my place is in the podcast, so I'm not offended.
Yeah, I'm the tour guide, guys. Y'all are just the serfs.
I could do a tour guide for the Skull and Shackles.
You could actually,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd
You know
be
a lot
so
more about
good.
it than I do.
And I could just talk about sharks the entire time.
Why are sharks bad guys? They're just animals. Stop it.
Why are sharks constantly used as the main aquatic bad guy whenever hippos are actually malignant?
Because hippos are river dwelling and sharks are ocean dwelling.
Hippos could be anywhere they wanted to because they don't breathe the water. Very few species of sharks can actually go into rivers.
Well, river sharks.
Yeah, that's one of the fucking species.
Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. Who do you think would win if Nex
Shark.
and Geb restarted their war and Baba Yaga showed up?
Oh, I feel like Nex would actually really jive with Baba Yaga.
I feel like Baba Yaga would wipe the floor with both of them.
Here's the thing.
So here,
Go ahead.
sorry. I feel like Geb would be the first to go. And then I feel like it could be a toss-up between Baba Yaga and Nex.
See, I think the whole point of Nex and Geb and their whole fight is they were too proud to be one-up by one another. So I don't think any of them would get along simply because Baba Yaga would be like, they'd view her as one-upping them. I don't, because is there a stat block for Nex or for Geb?
There might be, I'm not sure.
Because I don't know if there is. I would judge them to be about as powerful as Baba Yaga at this point. Simply because, their war waged for they've got the whole immortality thing nailed down before Geb even became undead. He became undead after the war was over.
Yeah. Is he still around?
Yes, Geb is the ghost king of Geb, and he killed himself, I believe, ritualistically killed himself shortly after Nex ran away or disappeared away from that most current thing. So Nex went away. Geb was like, I guess I won, but now I'm sad because there's no one to fight and prove that I'm stronger than. Ritualistically committed suicide and came back as a ghost, and then kind of just wondered. He
started existing.
He was aimless. He actually took the corpse of a good aligned like angel or something. Don't quote me on that.
It was Eridan's Herald, Erasni.
Yeah, and turned her into a lich and charged her with running his kingdom. And that's how things had been until recently. She found a way to renege and run away.
Good for her.
And now that there are rumors because Nex's like whatever the thing that people thought he went into, there were rumors for that. Now that it has opened and there are rumors that Nex is back, Geb has become more active. He has like been shaken out of his ghostly slumber by the idea that Nex could be back, and that's like what is happening now in the land.
Geb fell asleep with a picture of Nex on his pillow.
Kind of, but that's like
it's like the Wolverine thing.
That's why like this whole explosion stuff right now in particular is such a big deal, because like it could be sold to Nex or Geb or be a reason why Alkenstar is no longer able to be taken.
I feel like we need to cut this right now because we're getting into another lore segment.
I know exactly.
Yes,
but like it's fun stuff.
It is.
Alkenstar is
maybe
great
next
as well.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
I don't know. I think Baba Yaga would steamroll Geb.
I'm on Baba Yaga's side just because cooler.
I looked it up. They don't have stat blocks.
Then, technically speaking, they're more powerful than Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
In a technical sense.
Which is weird.
Forget technicality. Baba
Actually,
Yaga's cooler.
I think Baba Yaga would steamroll Geb and would be roughly equal to Nex.
Why are you hating on Geb? Geb and Nex were equal. Why are you hating on Geb?
Because he's a lazy do-nothing ghost.
He's do nothing. Oh, he's level 23. Never mind.
Yeah, he's dead. Crushed. Baba Yaga's like
okay.
CR.
Time out. Come on. Let's roll.
Please?
I've seen Baba Yaga's stat block. She has the fuck you CR, if I remember right.
Yes. Well, I mean, technically 23 is higher than we could guess.
Mythic.
Are there mythic ranks in 2nd edition?
Oh, no.
Not yet.
No.
Excuse me. Nex is only 20 plus.
Jacob just did the little head shake. Anyway, when we last left our intrepid band of witch hunters. Wait, that's the wrong adventure.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, no.
We were fighting a birdman.
Yep.
And Eleanor.
Birdman, snake penis.
And Eleanor.
Eleanor.
So you were headed out to the Spellscar Desert on the second kiss. You had flown out from Cloudreaver Keep, which was like your kind of mid-stop on the way over.
Yeah.
And when you left, you heard tell that there's going to be some mana storms. And one befell the ship as you were sailing out. You played Mousetrap, which is a very important thing to note last time we sat down.
Yes, very important. And I got to be the pink mouse because this is fantasy.
That's
right. My goodness. You flirted with Dezen, and then the mana storm hit, and Psyche and Eleanor were both affected by it. Psyche got the emotional instability effect.
I thought I exploded.
I thought they passed.
No.
You didn't explode. I know that.
I think I took something else, and there was a badger.
No, you...
Oh, yeah. You got... I thought they got the nemesis.
I got 2. There was a beastie that fell.
No, you got to pick.
That's right.
Remember, you got to pick. Yeah, you got emotional instability, which like varies every round or something. And Eleanor is affected.
I thought that you said I could have that.
No. I remember what happened. I'm looking at my notes. The mana storm hit. It affects a random person.
Mm-hmm.
And I also made you roll for
the start of combat.
No, I made you roll on the wellspring table, and then we also. And that's where you got emotional instability. And then this combat started, but it doesn't matter. We don't need to do the thing again because you've already in the middle of this nonsense.
No, I thought that would that I was able to have a little creature spawn instead of that, because I have 2 options for Wellspring.
Yeah, that's what I thought happened.
In my notes, it said,
Okay.
the Mana Storm happened, you rolled on Wellspring Surge, and you got Emotional Instability, which is number 18 on my list. Hey guys, Derek here again, post-production Derek, and I just wanted to say that Drow and Jacob were right. I listened back while editing the other one, and they did in fact choose to have a random animal fall to its death. I don't know how the emotional damage one got in my notes, but it did, and I gaslit myself, and I guess Drow now. Anyway, we just played with it because it was like 3 weeks in between sessions, so sorry, I was wrong. Bye. And Eleanor got hit by was affected by the Wellspring Surge caused by the Mana Storm. So the Mana Storm's effect was to give Eleanor Wellspring Surge. Eleanor's Wellspring Surge gave her the effect that made her animalistic.
Yeah, because the Eleanor one's the problem.
Yes.
Because she could be confused depending on her will save every turn.
Yeah, so emotional turmoil is a swirl of conflicting emotions overwhelm you from the surging magic. For 1 minute, attempt a DC 11 flat check at the start of each of your turns. On a success, you gain a +2 status bonus to all attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. And on a failure, you take a -2 status penalty to them instead. And then for Eleanor, you use a beast.
Literally.
Meow.
Monstrous transformation. Your head and arms transform into an exaggerated imitation of a creature connected to your magic, which is a cat. He's cat. The GM determines the creature. You get a status bonus to weapon and unarmed damage rolls equal to the spell level, which I think we said 1 was the spell level. And at the start of each of your turns while you are transformed, you must succeed at a will saving throw or become confused until the start of your next turn.
So, like, this Mana Surge was a spell level 1?
Well, yes, because the Mana Storm has a level.
Oh.
So, like, what if you don't mind us asking, because this could be something you keep to yourself, what was, like, the will check she has to succeed every round or be confused?
So just because it's a level 1 spell doesn't mean that the save is going to be as if you were level 1. I'm going to set a DC based on your level.
On our level?
Yes.
Okay. Don't like hearing that, but understandable. Continue.
But more importantly, now that we have this magical nonsense out of the way, as you were dealing with this, the ship was beset by winged things, which the players were very convinced was going to be harpies based off of some art they may have seen in the Foundry module that I showed them mistakenly. Yeah. Or the cover of the book. But it doesn't look like harpies. They've barged in through the front door. And it's not just you guys. You have Celessa, the ex-Shield Marshal, big game hunter, and Usuvu, the gnome explorer, moist critical wannabe.
Oh yeah. Woo.
Yeah, baby. And so this guy has busted through the door. You can see 2 more of them out on the deck where the bar is. Why don't we roll some initiative?
I do have the improved initiative. I do. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
All right. Does everyone have their initiative?
I do.
Chester Williams.
I got an 18 on the die, plus 13 is 31. 31.
It's good job.
Thank you.
Eleanor.
Total of 23.
Oh, you're rolling initiative.
Didn't we already have a round of initiative? Because I thought Eleanor had already attacked somebody at one point.
I think we dealt with that like a round, but we haven't gone into initiative order.
Oh, you had it happen, and then the fight started.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I'm rolling for initiative so that I don't start with panache and hurt somebody.
Are you sure you don't want to start with panache? Taps fingers together. Punch Chester.
This was calculated.
Pico punch Chester.
All right, so first in the order gonna be Chester 31 Williams. Oh,
right,
Pat, how
so-
you rolled a 31.
One of the fun things that I can do is I can use an mutagen
Throw a steak at it.
on Eleanor.
Yes.
Eat this.
And because it's a polymorph effect, and that Wild Spring Surge is a morph effect. They could
Cancel it?
not cancel out. They would have to do a counteract roll,
Yeah.
and whoever won would be the one that stuck around.
Sure.
The difficult thing is, what would I roll? And what would I add to
So
it?
when you I'll treat this like counteracting a spell. So do you
Yes.
have an alchemist? Is this alchemist or investigator?
This is investigator.
Yeah.
So it would be my level.
it'd be your whatever proficiency for your investigator DC.
Well, I can't technically. It's difficult because let me look at it real quick. My
Here, when attempting a counteract check, add the relevant skill modifier or any other appropriate modifier to your check against the target's DC. So I'm setting that because it comes from Mana Storm.
yes.
So what you need is a bonus to roll. I would argue that it's going to be your intelligence plus trained because you are trained in investigator DC, not expert.
Are we trained right now?
Yes.
I thought at what level are we? 6.
Six.
Okay, never mind. It's at 7 we become expert.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I like the sound of that. I don't know if it's technically right, but I will take it because like bomber alchemists, their class DC becomes their DC for bombs. Technically speaking, it never says that for investigator. But if we don't do that, I don't know what I would roll for the item.
It comes from an investigator, so it's going to be intelligence,
Yeah.
and you are at least trained at this point.
Okay, so we're just going to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So the other option I have was just be increasing Eleanor's will save to combat the confusion and just have a slight negative to that because all mutagens have drawbacks.
So what would the bonus you have be? It'd be 6 plus 2 for trained.
I have a will save of plus 10.
No, I'm talking.
Well, it wouldn't be you that I'm rolling
He's going to
against.
counteract the effect on you.
At least that's what I'm thinking of. Is there no like option that says what your class DC is on here?
There might not be in Hero Lab. But it's going to be 6 for your level, plus 2 is 8 for train,
Plus 4.
plus 4. So that's going to be plus 12 against a DC. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I'm just going to, because this is only a level 1 Mana Storm right now, I'm going to say use the standard DC by level, which is going to be, sorry, I'm looking at my sheet here. Because there's 2 different ones. There's regular DCs and then there's like spell DCs.
Yes.
I'm going to say, because this is not specifically a spell thing, that this is going to be 22, which is the standard DC for a normal check.
Fair enough.
So that means you have a 50% chance.
So Chester's going to pop off one of his vials on his chest, shake it up, and turn it into a choker arm mutagen moderates.
Okay.
And he is going to pop it in Eleanor's mouth. And like tilt it back, which is, not a great thing to have happen, but this party's probably used to it by now.
Okay.
Hang on. She's part cat, so he has to like wrangle her.
scruff her?
And
He grabs her
tilt
by the
back
back of the neck and scruffs her.
and then stroke her throat.
I feel like I should have you roll an athletics check.
She is not that confusion is only on her turn, is it not?
Confused. You roll it every turn, basically. So she was confused last time.
Yes, but is she confused still? How long is she confused?
My understanding is it keeps going round by round, but we did also just start initiative and she hasn't acted yet, so let's just wait.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't acted,
Sick.
so...
You're going to need all the help you can get to make this DC.
That's right. And so if Chester can get this...
But I've already told you what the DC is, so no hero points, let's say.
What?
I told you what it is.
To be fair,
You'll know if you succeed
I
or
had
fail.
gotten 10 or less, I was going to use a hero point anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
Because that's how the game basically works
Okay,
most
that's
of the
fair.
time.
I understand.
So he will pop this into her mouth, and if this works, because Monster's transformation is a morph, and this polymorph effect affects the same area as the morph, it would get rid of it entirely.
Yeah, counteract it.
That is an 18 on the die once again, plus, we said 12,
Yeah.
so 30.
30. So that's not a critical success, but it is a regular success.
So, Cat, for Eleanor, you are no longer affected by Monstrous transformation whatsoever. You are now affected by the Choker Arm mutagen.
What does a choker arm mutagen do?
Benefit, you will gain +2 item bonus to acrobatics, to checks to escape, squeeze, and tumble through, and you increase your reach by 5.
Why is this bad? This is fantastic.
Drawback, you take a -1 to athletics and stealth checks and thievery checks and attack rolls.
You should be able to add this
just
to your...
crap.
A big ass Hellboy arm?
Her arms stretch out. It's your limbs become extremely limber, letting you stretch and twist to extreme degrees at the cost of fine motor control. Duration is 1 minute.
This
is like long arm.
Oh,
what type of adjustment is this?
10 minutes.
This is an item you can actually
You'll have to get the item. So it's a -1 penalty per and a -1 damage penalty per damage die roll.
Like add it as an item in...
Yeah, you can add it as an item in Hero Lab. It's called a choker arm mutagen.
Moderate. And then you'll have to click the cog wheel and click consume. So that was 1 action, 2 actions to give it to her.
Yes.
I have 1 more action.
That's 2 actions to give it to her?
No, it was the second action was to give it to her. And my other action will be to... Chester's going to move 1, 2, 3.
You're going to move at half speed, moving over these booths, I'm going to say.
Well, if I moved there, would my full 25-foot speed get me there?
Yes.
Okay. Chester's going to move to the middle left. And he's basically standing on top of the booth or table of this airship dining area, and that will end his turn.
All right, so you feed this to Eleanor. Eleanor, your cat-like appearances, cat again, start shifting back, and you start becoming like Mrs. Fantastic, with the wobbly arms, I guess.
Yeah.
So that'll basically.
She's unmarried. Alonzo's dead. Remember?
Oh my God. So that'll kind of gimp your attack rolls and damage a little bit, but you will be in full control over yourself.
That's better than not being in control of my character.
And being in cat face.
You come to it with Chester forcing you with a bottle of fizzy
Eleanor,
grape.
oh, I'm not offensive anymore.
Chester's you just snap into reality, and Chester's pouring a bottle of grape soda down your throat.
That's right. It tastes like grape because people like that better than cherry.
That was pretty cool. That's a kind of a big thing to have counteracted, so take a hero point.
Yeah.
Good job, Jacob.
Okay, so next in the order is actually going to be Solessa, and she's going to see these guys coming in and be like, finally, and pulls out her arquebus.
Arquebus?
Yeah, her gun. And she is going to spend 1 action to draw it. She's just gonna stand and bang, literally. Boom. She's gonna take a shot at the foremost bewinged beast.
And because the gnome is in front of her, it doesn't get any cover because of it.
Yeah, she's just short.
Yeah.
Shorty.
Something strikes me as her being a little tall and the gnome being short. It's perfect.
Yes.
Actually, she's gonna spend. She actually has reload 0 apparently on this. I don't think makes sense, but I'll believe what the foundry sheet tells me. And so she's gonna spend 2 actions to do Sentry's Aim and get a +1. Normally she would also ignore concealed and cover or whatever, but she's gonna use it to get the +1 here. So I'm gonna add, +1 from my circumstance. Ooh, natty 16, or natural 3 for a total of 16.
Aww.
Wow. 16
Way
total.
to go, Celeste.
I wanted to see her in action being cool.
Yeah, she draws, takes her time to aim, shoots, and still misses. Maybe the airship gets bumped.
Yeah.
It's a near miss. But that'll be all 3 actions.
Maybe she just sucks.
How do you spell arquebus?
Arquebus.
Oh, it's fantastic. I just looked up the weapon. This is one sick gun.
How'd you spell?
Arquebus.
I got it. Thank you.
Arquebus.
Arquebus. So that's her turn. All right, so the next one's going to go is this one. The first guy that's come in the door. And
He's about to get fucked up.
What?
is going to fly.
Oh, you mean he wouldn't attack the short one first? No, there's others behind him. I know.
Oh, he has such fly speed.
I bet.
Yeah, he is going to fly over to Chester Williams.
Yeah.
God.
And 1
Stupid,
action.
that's the one I wanted.
Well, you can still get it. You just got to take a 5-foot step.
1 action fly to Chester Williams up and standing on the booth. Or really hovering above it, I guess. He could stand on it, doesn't matter. And he's going to take 2 actions
Oh, shit.
to do paired strike. And he has so these guys have scimitars in each hand.
Oh,
Let me show you guys the
no.
art here on
Oh,
Foundry.
he's going to hit really hard, too.
I'm going to just show you right here on Foundry.
Probably.
I didn't get to drink my AC juice.
Can you guys see it?
Oh, yeah, look at him. He got tiger paws and a tiger tail and eagle wings.
Yeah, and they got these glowing runes on them. They're carrying a scimitar in each hand. They got these animalistic, looks like big cat feet.
Seeing this picture, it's easy to tell he's not a harpy.
Yeah.
But he's going to do paired strike, which will let him do 2 strikes against you before applying his map.
He could just not.
What's his map?
Multiple attack penalty.
Okay. I was like, he's got a map?
Wait, so he gets to
That's
avoid
cool.
the multiple attack penalty with both strikes?
Yeah, and add the damage together for the purposes of resistances and everything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's 2 action activity.
Chester ain't got, resistances anyway. Chester's about to die, you guys.
So,
Well, you did just have that letter.
I know, right?
You doomed yourself.
I can't die. I'd have to spend 3 whole hero points to come back. Oh, disgusting.
natural 20.
Oh, my God.
Oh
I told
no! Bye,
you.
Chester.
Strike 1.
Oh, he don't even need a natural 20 to critical me. Believe me, my AC's bad.
So first one's a natural 20.
my
Second one,
God.
natty 13.
Oh,
it's-
no.
That might critical as well. What's
So
that add up to?
28.
Oh, no, that doesn't critical.
Normal hit and a critical hit.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and roll some damage.
It's me you're hitting. I'm not surprised. I'm the one who would get most upset over criticals.
Oh, minimum damage.
Minimum damage on the for the critical, but that will double.
Oh. So that's 16 damage for the first one?
So you're going to take 16 plus 13. I almost rolled as much damage on the normal hit as I did on my crit. You got lucky.
I sure did. Chester has done what he needed to do in this fight already, but he hurt.
And these have the sweep trait. Hold on.
Oh, but they don't have brooms.
Where's Sweep Up?
Sweep up, no!
Traitor!
I don't think it's going to make a difference. So sweep is when you attack with this weapon, you gain +1 circumstance to your attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target. So you're like sweeping across.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Doesn't
similar
apply to Chester.
To cleave.
His turn's over now.
Cleave is
Also
such a waste.
is a forceful weapon. I'm sorry I didn't look up these weapon traits. I was working on their actions. So forceful is if I attack you again with it, I get a circumstance bonus equal to the number of weapon damage dice. I'm not technically attacking twice with the same weapon because I'm attacking once with
2
each.
different weapons, yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Was a total of
It hurt.
29 damage.
Yeah.
A big old ouchie.
I'm glad you rolled minimum damage that first one.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, me too. Alrighty. So the next one is going to come in here. So it's going to actually be on the ground running. So that's 5.
No, not the gnome. She helped us with ballista.
I think she's going to get up. This guy's going to get up next to Asuvu, but not quite in the way. That's 1 action. You know what? He's just going to do the same paired strike.
On Asuvu?
Yeah, why not?
But she talks like critical.
I know. Oh, okay. So 25 and 18. Let's look at Asuvu's sheet. All right, only 1 hit. Asuvu is going to take
She needs to get better AC.
15 points of damage. All right, so that's all of its actions. Big old strike on Asuvu. They're pouring into this cabin at this point. And it is actually now Asuvu's turn. Boy, I gave myself so much work with these 2 extra NPCs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to reveal my hand, but this is just how it has to happen. So she's going to spend 1 action to draw her kukri, and another action to attack with it. Actually, no, she's going to spend 1 action to activate her trick attack ability, and then attack with the kukri. So let's do this.
Oh,
Natty 18.
Oh, shit.
Beautiful.
That's going to be a total of 33. Ooh, that's a critical hit.
hot
Go, Usuvu.
dog.
Hot hit dog.
To their AC?
Yeah.
Go big or go gnome!
Yeah, baby. Okay.
Go
So
big
that's going to
or
be.
Go gnome.
Let's roll
Flat
here.
voice.
Go big or go no, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Roll some damage.
Oh, well, still.
Double. And there we go. Dealt to them. And
Still,
then,
that's not bad damage. Is 18 damage.
because I did my trick attack, I'm going to get double my precision damage, I think.
Good dog.
As far as I can tell.
Yes.
Double. There we go. All right, yeah, but she draws it quickly. doesn't actually do a feint, but kind of fakes him out and jabs at him. But when she jabs at him, he spends an action, activating... Or he doesn't actually spend an action. This just happens as a passive ability. She slices at him, and this guy's skin is covered with these like necrotic boils. And she slices, and they just... And she is going to have to make a reflex save.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Yuck.
21. That's a fail. So Asuvu.
Oh, God. 21 is a fail?
Yeah.
We're level 6. Ooh, it's green dye. Ha! Weak.
Yeah.
Your acidic pustules are weak.
So she's going to take 2 points of acid damage as they like explode all over her. But she doesn't critically fail, so that's good. Okay, that's Isuvu's turn. Boy, this initiative is ginormous. Eleanor, it is your turn. You are fully conscious of yourself. Your arms are wibbly wobbly, so you're going to take a bit of a penalty to your attacks, and I think damage. Yeah, -2 because you have 2 damage die. But you are yourself. You can act. You are no longer a cat.
This gives me +5 reach, so I now have a 10-foot reach.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
I would like to request that I could vault on top of this for panache
Sure.
with an acrobatics roll, like because I'm on ground level. I want to vault up and stand on top of
and you have
the
a bonus
edge of a chair.
to acrobatics.
Yes.
So go ahead, roll your acrobatics for me.
That's what I want to do. I want to like stand on the edge of a chair, much like a cat that I am not anymore. Natty 19. If only that could have been for an attack. By the way, that's a 34 right now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a critical
Oh, excuse me.
success.
Wait, no, because I just did an acrobatics roll. I have to put that on. Hold on, where is it?
It's +2. It won't be
So it
added
would be-
automatically.
It would be a 36.
That's
then.
a critical success on your panache.
Oh,
baby!
Nash.
So now I have panache.
Yeah.
And I have moved up on top of this.
Okay.
And I actually could have attacked from back there, but I am going to now attack.
you should attack from back there.
Yeah.
Trust
Yeah, I want
me.
to stand. I want
There
to
you
stand.
go.
I want to be able to attack with my reach. I want
Yeah.
to use my reach.
It's just the sword, Mr. Fantastic Arm coming around.
So
Stabby wabby, stabby
panache is on.
Finisher. Mm-hmm. Oh, baby.
Get him.
Turn her on.
Get him.
I have panache, and let's go. Please roll good. I wish I kind of wanted that natty 19 for the attack.
I believe in you.
I rolled a nat 1.
Hey,
Hey.
do you want to spend a hero point?
I am going to. Expend my one and only hero point.
Do it.
Much better. Nat 12 for a 26.
Oh, that's a hit.
Sick.
Okay, so I hit. Now, this is tricky. I have to take a -2
To
because
your-
I have 2 damage dice.
Yeah, so we'll just add to your normal damage and then we'll subtract 2.
And then I get my precision damage for panache as well.
Yes.
So here's my normal damage. It's already got me down 1. It says +1 instead of +2 for my strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing it for you already.
Minimum damage. 3.
For your weapon damage?
Yes.
Okay. And then your precision.
F that. Much better for precision. That is 9 precision damage.
Okay, so what's the total with that?
9 plus 3 is 12
12.
damage.
Sweet sauce.
I no longer have panache, so I am going to raise my shield.
Okay.
My buckler.
Good move. Unfortunately, this is actually funny. You stab at him and you pop one of his boils.
But I'm further back. Does that have an effect?
It's me.
It's not you, it's
oh,
Chester.
I'm sorry,
God.
Chester.
Chester.
I bomb you all the time. Don't worry about it. 16.
It's a fail. You're going to
Is it
take.
a critical roll?
No, it's not critical.
Good.
You're going to take. You're going to
there
take
we
6
go.
points of acid damage.
Oh my God.
He pops his. Eleanor pops one of his zits and it gets on your face.
Sorry, Chester.
Chester is now less than half health.
Uh oh. You okay there, Drow?
So gross.
That's disgusting.
His pus burns. What's wrong with these things?
You see a dermatologist. Okay, so the last most
His pus burns.
dude's gonna go. Who do I want to pick on?
The sheriff.
Just roll. Then you don't have to worry about it.
No, I know what they're going to do. He's going to fly,
He wants to attack the other not harpy.
but he is actually going to have to take 2 moves. He's going to fly over here, and he's going to flank and attack Usuvu once with his scimitar. Natural 3.
Oh!
So that's 18, but Usuvu is flat-footed
Oh. Why?
Because she's
he's
flanked.
Oh. Oh, you said Usuvu.
Yeah,
I don't.
but that's still a miss. Dog.
Good.
Dog.
All right, last but by no means least, it is Psycheer, the Observer, the emotionally unstable. Make a flat check, please.
The emotion. It's out of the box. Not much
It was
better.
a 4.
It's not much better.
4?
No, it was worse. It was a 7 at first.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
Okay. So you are going to suffer this round. You feel just these whirl of emotions, and on this round you'll take a -2 to your attacks, skill checks, and
Spell
saving throws. But what would you like to do?
I want to scream. Yeah, I want to scream so that I get both of these guys, which I should actually be able to do.
It's 15-foot cone, or is it bigger at this point?
I think it's still just 15.
If,
It doesn't
even if
matter. You can
it's-
get both
yeah,
of them.
you can get both
Yeah.
if it's 15.
Okay, so fortitude saves.
I believe so. Let me look
Alrighty.
again.
And because of my
Yes.
reach, I'm not in there.
Yeah, boy. You need to get longer arms more regularly. First one got a 14, which I assume is a fail. I'm not sure that's a critical fail.
I don't think it is, no.
Especially if the -2.
The 2 doesn't affect the DC.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay,
My
okay.
spell DC is 22.
Okay, so it's not a critical fail.
Nope.
Second one is going to get a 26, so regular success. So one will take full damage, one will take half.
Okay.
Oh, baby, max damage.
10.
Hot
Nice.
dog.
Hot dog water.
Oh my
Dog.
god.
No.
And then I'm going to back it up a little bit.
Back it up. Back it up.
Back it up. Do they have attacks of opportunity?
They do not.
Thank you for doing that.
So 2 actions. And
I was kind of figuring that out. Yeah. This was testing. Cuz I'm not going to lie. I'm okay right now.
Oh, Tay.
I could take a little pokey.
Little pokey.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be the end of round 1. Top of rounded 2 is Chester Williams.
Chester Williams want to take advantage of Pathfinder 2E's wonderful movement system.
Yeah.
He's going to back it up now, y'all.
Back it up. Back it up.
Back
This
it
will
up.
Back it
be
up now, y'all.
1, 2. Could he make it here?
Yeah. So it's complaining about the wall back and just move you there.
You did it. Oh, no. Farrah.
Bust into the cockpit accidentally. Fire help.
Chester's going to conveniently corner himself. And I could. Oh, I'm weighing my options.
Can we just yell for Dezen?
Don't give me another NPC to play.
I will give you another NPC to
We
play.
need more help. Jacob here has his arms and he's doing like a scale while thinking
He's literally
visibly
weighing
in
his
the air.
options.
Well, we don't know anything about these guys yet. That's actually important. So if Chester's going to devise a stratagem, and by doing so, also do a recall knowledge.
Okay.
Hot pink is knowledge. Orange is... What's it?
Orange is poop.
Oh, no. Orange.
Oh no, orange.
You violently put your dice in your tower.
I do have
Those were both 11s.
both 11.
It's not easy to keep up with.
So what knowledge would I be rolling for these guys?
You would be rolling. You could do society or a specific lore, which I would say in this instance would be
Underworld lore.
no mana waste
I'm
or
gonna
spell scar
Do
lore.
society.
Okay.
Because we live in one, you know. That is
Oh
a
my god,
25.
that's a success.
Hey, what are they?
Hot to dog.
What are they
You know
against?
that these look like creatures called maffets, or I think they're more. I don't know if they're an ancestry or not. Or Maftet, Maftet. But they are mutated Maftets.
As in many ways, of course.
Yeah, so Maftet is a type of like creature family, and they are hawk-winged humanoids with leonine lower bodies that dwell in ancient ruins and cities thought lost, typically in desert or mountain regions.
They're Sphinx people.
Sort of, but these guys are mutated. Is there a specific kind of thing you want from them?
Weaknesses.
So they don't have any weaknesses.
Oh.
They have a resistance to acid.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Any one of their other things, like I'll give you an action, a passive, or an attack.
Tell me the things that you know I want to know.
Do you want to know more about
Oh my god.
their... I'll give you two choices.
Okay.
Do you want to know more about their talon attack or their boils?
I think I've already got the boils figured out. So Talon attack.
It looks like they are diseased.
So they're just reworked
Chester,
harpies.
you would know that some mutated creatures carry a disease called mana fever.
Oh, Jesus.
It looks
That
like
sounds
these guys
bad.
are afflicted by it.
Could I know what mana fever does? Just as Jacob wants to know.
So you would have to, you get a saving throw. You can't remove the fatigue condition when you're affected. Onset is 1 day. Stage 1, fatigued and stupefied 1 day. Stage 2, fatigued and stupefied 2 for a day. Stage 3 is fatigued and stupefied 3. Stage 4, gain immunity to mana fever and become a mana wastes mutant.
Dear
What?
me.
Whoa!
Oh, God.
Does that make you mindless, or could we actually keep playing with our character if that happens?
Depends on how I feel.
Wow.
That's
I don't
kind
like
of-
this.
That's bad, but that's also kind of fun. Chester will tell everybody
Contract mana waste
about
fever.
this. And he'll be like, "Hey, watch out! They got mana waste fever, and if they cut you with them hands, they'll get you.
Get these hands.
You'll catch them hands." And then Chester is also going to throw a bomb.
I still can remove disease.
One action, draw and throw bomb. It'll be a 15 to hit. Not 15, my bad. A 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And then just what spice do I want to hit him with?
Flat-footedness.
I've been told to do flat-footed, so that is what I will do. I'll hit them with a bottled lightning moderate.
Okay. So you're going to go ahead and hit me with that. Roll your damage. I don't save. That's just a hit, right?
No, you don't save.
Sweet.
That is 2d6 plus an extra d6 plus 2 splash damage. 6, 8, 9 damage.
9
no,
total?
plus 2 is 11.
11 damage. As this bomb hits it, one of the runes on it lights up. And as it hits, it looks like it does a little bit less damage. Now its rune glows a bright blue.
God damn it. It's like
it's
those things.
No, they
It's
suck.
like those creatures from the library.
Yeah, now let me ask you this, because I thought the library ones worked like this. Do they get the resistance the first time, or do they get the resistance after they've been hit?
This one's different.
Okay,
This
cool,
one
cool.
resists the damage.
And also, it is flat-footed, even though it's flying. And that is 3 actions for Chester.
All right, 3 actions for you. It is flat-footed. Let me check it and see. It's going to be Celeste's turn. Celeste is also going to back up, take an action to do sentry, 2 actions to do sentry's aim again, and shoot at the one that's flat-footed. Celeste needs every bit she can get. Let's roll here.
Come on, Celeste, be cool.
Okay, natural 9 for a total of 21.
But it's flat-footed.
And because it's flat-footed, that'll be a hit.
Yes!
Yes, synergy.
9 points of damage. Resist this, you winged bitch.
Finally, she gets to be cool.
Reloads for free.
Prepare to make God.
Okay,
It's still standing.
that's Celeste's turn. It is the first. These guys are called Spellscar Sky Marauders.
What a fancy name.
It is going to be a bastard, and it's going to attack one of the 3 people that are close to it, which is going to be either Chester, Eleanor, or Celeste.
Wait, Chester isn't close.
Yeah, but I can fly directly to him.
Oh, okay.
And I hit him with a bomb.
Yeah, so 1 to 2 Chester, 3 to 4 Eleanor, 5 to 6 Celeste. 5. It is going to drop both of its scimitars.
Uh-huh.
It is going to fly over to Celeste.
That
Excuse me.
Doesn't provoke an top attack of opportunity, does
Why
it?
not?
It's not.
It's
Is it
within
leaving it's leaving a
It's
threatened
within
square
your
from my
reach.
reach?
It does
Yes.
provoke.
I attack.
Hey! First use of attack of opportunity.
excited.
Woohoo!
Except now my reaction is gone, so I cannot nimble dodge.
That's
fine.
okay.
You still got a shield.
Everything sucks.
Do you have another hero point?
Nope. No.
Aw.
I got a 17.
Can I spend a hero point?
No, it's not how
Dang,
it works.
Okay.
I got a 17.
That is how bottle caps work.
But this is the flat-footed
Hold on.
one.
I'm looking for my. See if I got bottle caps. I don't believe I do.
But this is the flat-footed one.
It is the flat-footed one.
Wait. Oh, is it worth it for this?
I don't
No,
think it's worth
I
it.
don't think
No,
it's
it's
worth
not
it.
worth
Save
it.
it.
All right, so you miss. It flies up. It is 1 action to move, free action to drop its scimitars, and it's going to take a Talon attack on Celessa.
I tried, Jacob. I
Celeste,
tried.
no. Don't get hit.
Not going to do well. 20, I think, is going to hit Celessa. No, it misses. All
Oh, God.
It does say result
Barely.
miss.
Yes.
right, and it's going to take one more Talon attack at -4.
Come on, just roll low again.
That's not.
All right, that's going to hit.
No.
Roll
Not
some
Celeste. We love
normal
her.
damage. Okay, so that's going to be 10 points of damage to Celessa. And
Look at the bright side of this combat. The gay elves aren't here. They're not in danger.
Celeste is going to have to make a
Protect your
fortitude
gaze.
save against Mana Fever.
Oh no, and she
Celeste.
rolled a natty 4.
Fails the check and now has Mana Fever. Although its onset is 1 day, so nothing happens. All right, that's its turn. Next one's going to attack Vesuvu, still flanking. Man, y'all strategically place the NPCs towards the back of the door, so I'm damaging them the most first.
I didn't want this to happen. You're the one who did this. Don't say y'all. You did this.
Yeah,
think
don't
you
say y'all
guys-
in general.
Didn't you order
Y'all's a good word.
Didn't you order
Especially
like the,
for
you
Outlaws of
ordered.
Alkenstar.
You did this. This is on you, sir.
Just want to fly and punch Eleanor, but I don't want to.
I love them, and you're hurting them.
You know what? I can flank with her though.
Don't have to.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna flank Eleanor. I just realized I can do that. Yeah. Screw you.
You just
Chester.
left. You just left. But I already used my action. Dang it!
You already used a reaction.
I hate it.
Okay, so this one's gonna instead.
I
Flank
do have my
Eleanor.
shield up though.
You do.
Oh.
So your AC is higher. And so with one move, and then it's going to do its paired strike on you. So
Did you click your shield button?
Yes, my shield button is on.
first attack is going to be 26.
That is my AC exactly.
Oh.
Okay. So this is with the sword, so no.
And I've used my reaction, so I can't nimble dodge.
11 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one is going to be a miss. Hot dog.
But hey, I'm glad I had that shield up.
Okay. That is its turn, move, and paired strikes. It's Asuvu's turn, who is no longer flat-footed. I feel like I'm playing checkers. Mm-hmm. Suvu is going to step, trick attack, and attack the Kukri, this one with the Kukri, the one that went up and got Celessa infected.
The one that's been real hurt.
Kukri, circumstance bonus. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Baby.
Natty 14 for Usuvu.
30 is going to be
Critical hit.
a critical hit. Is it?
Yeah, that's what your thing says.
Because it's still flat-footed by Chester's bomb.
It's still
Yep.
flat-footed.
Hot
Chester. That's why I
dog.
said do it flat-footed.
She's crit so many times. Look at her to hit. She's better than we are.
Well, I'm currently
Actually, no.
currently disadvantaged right now, Jacob.
No, she's better than we are by 2. Chester's max.
Oh, okay.
Lol.
Is Chester max? I need to double check. I forgot to turn on devise a stratagem. My 2 hit was better. Oh well.
Oh, well. Okay, so she's going to hit and do damage.
So that's 22 plus
30
8,
damage.
30 damage from Usuvu.
Jesus Christ.
Is it not dead yet?
No, but it is very hurt.
Holy crap.
Very, very hurt. Okay. I'm getting confused. All right, Suvu basically moves up, stab. Unfortunately, acid pus. I'm going to need Eleanor,
Oh no.
Celesta, and Asuvu to all make some saves.
How
Which
many
type of
pustules
save?
can one thing have?
Many. Don't ask me that question. Reflex save.
30.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Success. So Asuvu and Eleanor get successes. You're going to take 3 points of damage. And then Celesta, don't die.
Is she close to death?
No. Oh, she crushed it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
She's also
Okay,
just
good.
going to take 3 points of damage. All right, after all that madness, it is Eleanor's turn.
Quick question.
Yes.
Am I considered flanking or not?
You could be flanking the one in front of Chester that's adjacent to you, but you'd have to step.
Even with my reach?
You have to be across. He's not across from you.
I'm going to step as part of a movement action to tumble through,
Okay.
thus get panache.
Okay, so one action to move and tumble through. Roll.
Natty 15. So that is a 30.
That'll be a success. He is.
And then I'm going to attack with panache.
Oh, whoa.
And is he flat-footed?
Yes.
Hell yes.
It does. I know it was going to make him flat-footed anyway for flanking, but I needed the
panache.
tumble through for panache.
Okay,
Crit.
so one move, then a strike.
Please roll well. Please roll well.
Oh,
Yeah.
out of the box. Hit the
Out
water
of the
bottle.
box with a nat 20. Do you know how much that hurts?
Oh.
No.
Well, it rolled well.
Okay, but it's a natty 15, so that is a total of 29 to hit.
Oh, so close to a critical.
Wow.
So close, but that'll be a hit.
You know what, though? That's okay. It hits.
That is totally fine.
I wanted that nat 20 so bad.
Still.
All right, that is a total of 10, 15, 16 plus 1 is 17 damage.
Jeez.
I rolled a 5, a 6, a 4, and a 1 on the 4d6.
And you
Nice.
pop another one of its boils. Chester, make a save.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Another reflex save.
It's okay.
Get out of there, Chester.
I can get moved there after I moved.
What'd you get?
I got a reflex 21.
Success. No, failure.
And
Just barely a failure. 4 points of acid damage. Aha.
for my final move, for my final action, I'm going to raise my buckler again.
Alrighty. Good use of action economy. That's a good use of acid economy. Oh, Jacob farted.
Jesus. Blowing ass.
Put me on blast.
You did that yourself.
I can't get to Psyche here because of the stairs, and I can't really get in.
What do you mean cause of the... Oh,
It's
because
the
like the
next one's
stairs are a
turn.
wall.
Yeah, I can't get to Psyche here.
Why would
or
you want
Celeste
to get
because
to
of the
Psyche here?
stairs? Because I want to hurt all of you.
I know, but like this Psyche here hasn't done anything to that one. I don't know which one you're talking
I don't know.
about.
I
though.
yelled at 2 of them.
You could fly over them.
I could fly over them. How much do I hate Chester Williams?
Not that much, I hope. Listen, whenever you have to ask yourself how much you hate Chester Williams, the easy answer is less than any given druid.
Is that a threat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you threatening to make a druid if I kill Chester?
I might now.
I've already threatened to make a druid if Psyche dies.
I'm gonna make a druid, give it an animal companion and a familiar.
You're all going to make druids with animal companions and familiars, so our initiative is
I'll
clogged.
be my own wolf pack. Woo.
We'll
Oh my
we'll both
God.
be our own wolf pack. We'll join to make a big ass
Can I
wolf
be my
pack.
own clan of big kitties?
Yes.
If you
course.
felt like it.
You guys are the worst.
Turn into sharks on the airship.
Yang, yang, yang.
Pharaoh Winslow looks into the compartment. This is who I hired to keep my ship
Just
safe.
fish flopping everywhere.
It's like Sharknado.
Sharks on a blimp.
So what are you going to do for your turn?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I could actually fly back there over everyone because Eleanor doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I do. I've had my turn.
Shh, don't let him know.
Oh.
She doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, she's got nothing.
Nothing. Nerd.
No, make it more difficult to decide what to do. And I have reach.
Have at ye.
Have at thee.
All right, I'm going to roll here for one of the two things I want to do. All right. I'm going to go here.
Oh.
I'm going to fly past Usuvu and flank.
You do attack of opportunity for me.
You went through, according to your
You
thing,
went
you went through
through
a square.
a square that I am threatening.
Damn it, sure.
Come on, baby. This time I got hit. Natty 16. That is a total of a 30.
30? Okay, this guy actually hasn't been hit, but that'll definitely be a hit.
That's not a critical?
No, he's not flat-footed.
Aw.
Because your normal to hit's 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but I hit.
The rogue is
I
better
do not
than
have
us.
panache any longer, though. So it's just regular damage.
So roll your damage for me.
Yep. Just the regular 2d6.
Yes.
But I rolled max damage for a 13.
13?
2 6s.
Okay, so one action, move and get smacked. Next action, this one still has its swords, so double strike on Usuvu.
Aw, man.
Oh, and you hit me, so Usuvu's gonna have to roll.
This is the combat in which Eleanor causes everybody
Everybody.
else damage.
Yeah, and Usuvu is gonna make
jeez.
a
Goodness.
reflex save.
She's got good reflex.
Natty 16
good.
reflex.
Oh, success.
Is that a critical success? No.
No,
Sad day. It was close.
it was very close. So that's gonna be 4 points of acid damage to Usuvu. Ote. Now.
Okay.
Let's do these attacks. Scimitar and Scimitar.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, 2 crits, baby!
Wait, 2 crits?
Because Usuvu is flat-footed, a 29 and will crit, and so will a 30.
What is her AC?
19 right now because she's flat-footed.
She's flat-footed, Jacob.
She's flanked.
Oh no, she's gonna die.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
So that's going to be 26
Just collapse, play dead. Just collapse, play dead. We don't want to lose an NPC.
and 26 for a total of 52. Usuvu is dying too.
Because of
Really?
criticals.
Because of crit.
criticals. Dang.
Da-da-da-da.
Usuvu did so good, too.
There we go. Sweet. Usuvu's down.
Oh.
Get wrecked, me.
Dang it! That also limits who I can throw bombs at
Yeah,
now.
I was getting ready to say, you can't throw a bomb there. You'll kill her.
Psycheer, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try and help Usuvu.
How many hero points does Usuvu have?
None.
Let me see. Let me look at battle medicine real quick.
Why does your character have the clumsy condition on?
That's part of the wellspring
Emotional
surge, I believe.
damage.
Oh, it's your check. We got a flat check.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if you go to good times.
14.
Good times!
Actually, it doesn't make you clumsy. I don't know why you have clumsy.
Yeah, I'll pull that off.
I think that I'm going to just try and heal Usuvu.
2 action heal.
I'm not sure if I want to do that or if I want to do battle medicine. Yeah, I'll just use the 2 action heal.
Because you can do that at a range, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And it gives the most healing, right? Because it has +8.
Yeah. There we go.
Dang it.
D8 +8 is, okay, 1, so that's 9 points of healing at a distance. That'll be 2 actions. However, that will bring Usuvu up to...
I don't need her to be up. I just need her to not be dying anymore.
Yeah. She will no longer be dying, but she will get the wounded condition.
Wounded one.
Yes.
Run! Run,
How
Usuvu!
far? I'm also going to lifelink with Usuvu.
Ooh.
Oh, is that 1 action?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Save.
Sweet.
I will die to save this non-player character.
It's beautiful. And 3?
3 more. Yep.
All right, cool. So that will take me up
If
to
you
12.
want to, your lifelink is a focus spell, right?
Yes.
If you want to, you could target up to 2 creatures because it's heightened.
Is it heightened automatically?
Yes, focus
All right,
spells
cool.
are heightened automatically. You could focus up to 2 people, and the initial healing
Heal
is
Chester.
3d4.
No, it doesn't heal Chester. It'll shave off the damage like it normally does, but it won't heal Chester.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would also do 2 more d4s for Usuvu.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 2 more d4s.
That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Oh, 6 more. Okay, so I'll take her up to 18.
Nice.
Hot dog.
And then
That's enough to maybe survive a critical.
I'll absorb a little bit from Chester too.
Hot dog.
Okay. Sweet.
Because you haven't taken damage yet, have you?
I have not, no.
And you
Yeah.
have the most HP.
You've been pretty strategically
And I can
positioned.
take 5 now
Yeah.
instead of 3.
All right, so that is your turn, top of round 3. Chester Williams.
All right. Chester is going to go 1, 2, free. He's going to move eastwise to get to the other side of the cabin. And then he is going to... hold on a second, I dropped some stuff. If you don't mind me asking, how hurt is the middle one?
The middle one, so that's the one that Asuvu's hit a couple times and Celesta shot at, I think.
And I've hit it some too.
Yeah, that one's the most hurt.
Yeah.
The one that flew up to you last round is pretty hurt. The least hurt one is in the back that just moved to flank Asuvu and took her down.
And the one that goes next is the middle one.
The one that goes next is the middle one, yes.
Yeah. I could try to kill it, but in the process...
Just throw Lyzerium. Hit everyone.
I mean, yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
But if I kill it, it won't get its turn, and it's using its talons. It could infect a lot of people.
Can't you strategically place your Ballon?
No, not for that. Because this isn't 1E. This is slightly different rules. If I hit it, everyone around it gets the splash damage. Chester's going to say, or first off, Chester's going to devise a strategy.
Chester devise a stratagem, Williams.
Not super great rolls. I think I'll still hit, but my recall knowledge was 3 plus 14 is 17.
Nothing.
I didn't think so. But the other one was 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, that's what I thought. So Chester's actually going to throw a Blight Bomb, moderate, to hit the middle, whatever it's called.
Maftet. It's the raider.
Actually, it was 1X.
He's got a name?
These guys are called Spellscar
Maftets.
Sky Marauders. They are a variant of Maftets.
So that will be 2d6 plus 2d6 poison damage.
Okay.
So 6, 7, 8, 10 plus 2 is 12 poison damage.
Okay.
And it will get 2d4 persistent poison damage.
All right, it is going to trigger its reaction
boils.
again. So what was the total again?
12.
Okay.
And then Usuvu and the Shield Marshal also take 2 poison damage. Chester will shout,
no.
I'm sorry.
I will take
Yeah,
the
you'll
damage.
take the 2.
Oh yeah,
Usuvu
they
won't.
don't bother. It'll just be. Yeah, Asuvu doesn't take any damage. Psycheer will absorb it.
What about Celesta?
Celesta will take 2 damage, but Celesta should still be fine.
Is it still alive?
Yeah.
Jeez! These guys could take damage.
Yeah. Move,
It is your
devise,
turn.
and chuck. That'll be Celesta's turn. Celesta.
It should be remember, it's that guy's turn.
Celesta goes before it.
Oh,
But it was the next math deck.
that's right. That's right. I
Hey,
thought,
Celesta, if she does well, could maybe kill it.
I thought I remembered it going next. but I'm
Celesta is
wrong.
going to stand firm. Stand and bang.
Stand and bang.
Do
Literally, bang, bang.
2 actions steady to get a +1 on this.
Come on, Celesta.
Yeah, +1 circumstance on this.
To the Arquebus,
And shoot at point blank range.
my favorite mode of public transportation.
Natural 20!
She got a nat 20.
Nice.
Natural 20!
12!
Oh my goodness gracious.
She's gonna wreck it.
She's gonna kill it.
I want to wreck it. Yeah, so this is deadly D10.
Oh my
I don't see the
God.
fatal
No, no.
D12.
Arquebus. I thought you said it's an Arquebus.
Is it? Is my foundry wrong?
An Arquebus is 1d8 damage, and it's got concussive, fatal D12, and kickback.
Mine only has deadly D10 listed. That's dumb.
Well,
fatal
you're also
D12.
an NPC, so maybe it's NPC nonsense.
No, it's because she is a sentry. And normally sentry starts with it's NPC thing. It has a crossbow.
I see.
But this is an arquebus, and they just didn't switch over. So
how many D whatevers does she roll normally? Is it enchanted?
it's just 1 die.
So you'll be doing 1d12
+4.
plus 4 doubled plus another 1d12.
Come on,
Really?
Celesta.
What's the other 1d12 from?
Fatal. It's treated like deadly, but it also increases this weapon's damage die
Hot
as well.
Dog.
Yeah, on a
So
critical
when she
hit.
crits hard.
On a critical hit, the weapon's damage die increases to that die size instead of the normal, and the weapon adds
You know what
one
I just
additional
remembered?
die.
I didn't do my when I
7
critted.
and a 12 for 19 plus 4 is
23.
23.
Doubled is 46 damage.
Remember, you do 1d12 plus 4
I always
double
forget my
plus
fatal
another
D8.
So it'd be
12.
7 plus 4 is
11.
11 doubled is 22 plus 12 is 34.
Yeah.
It has 13 hit points left.
Ah.
So Lessa does the takes a breath and just blasts its head off. It is dead.
Anyway, I just started blasting.
That's only 2 actions. She's going to reload and then retreat to get a better shot and to guard the entrance to the cockpit.
Oh my god.
The Spellscar Sky Marauder is dead. The next one to act is the one that flew up to Chester. These guys are stupid and vicious. All right, he's going to fly up to Eleanor. Will not trigger attack of opportunity because you've already used yours. He's going to drop his swords and attack you twice with his talons.
Taku?
I have my
Eleanor.
Okay.
I have my shield up, so my AC is higher, but I've already used my reaction.
Yeah.
So I can't dodge.
All right, 28 will hit.
Yes, it will hit.
That'll be 11 points of damage, which
Okay.
is not a ton. Although I did roll really good on those D4s. But now I need you to make a fortitude save.
Nat 20.
Oh, baby!
If it's important, that is a 33.
It doesn't matter because it's already a critical success.
I do hate to be an NPC
If I have
kill.
to spend a nat 20 on something, that's
But,
kind of nice.
That thing's boils probably still would have busted on the NPCs when it died.
You are right. It would bust on Celessa because she did shoot its head off.
And
Usuvu. That would just go to Saikir, though.
It wouldn't make it to Saikir.
well, if enough damage.
Oh, yes, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean because of the lifelink. So 7 points of damage. Let me roll their saves. Boy, this is just the Derek combat.
Yeah.
Derek versus
Oops, all Derek.
In an all-out Derek.
Okay,
That's
Asubu
a
makes
really
the
good
save.
saving throw,
So 3 points of damage is taken by you, Saikir. And then Celessa will do a natural 7. So that's going to be a fail for 7 points of damage. And you don't have lifelink with it,
Nope.
Celessa. Ote, thank you for the reminder. I hate it. All right.
I hate it too.
So 11 points of
hate
damage
it
on the first
too.
attack. It's going to attack again. You made your save on the Mana Fever.
You miss.
And then a natural 4 will miss you. So that is its whole turn. But
Baby.
it's Asuvu's turn. You are going to spend 1 action to stand up from prone.
Get out of there.
No longer flat-footed, but is still wounded. Asuvu spent 1 action to stand up. And spend another action to move to flank with Eleanor.
Oh, I will take that flanking
Can't
bonus.
take a trick attack, but I will be flanking, which is honestly better. That's going to be an attack with my Kukri.
I'm flanking.
Not really great.
But it is flat-footed.
Oh, but it's flat-footed, so that's a hit.
Yes!
Baby! Hey, this is just me versus me all day today. All right, 8 points of damage to this guy.
Boils.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing the boils.
And I'm on it, so I gotta take some damage.
Yeah, so you're going to make the reflex save too.
Nat 20 reflex.
Oh, that's a critical success.
Yay.
You take no damage.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
You know, it's okay, though, to save a nat 20 for that. As much as I want it for an attack.
3 more damage via lifelink to Saikir. Asuvu takes no damage.
Nice. Save the NPCs.
All right,
To
Eleanor.
be fair, that's the whole bit about Saikir. They are a reserve health point pool.
That's like our whole. Some people play and don't care about the life of NPCs. Joe O'Brien. Can you believe that?
Okay, given that Joe O'Brien is the most NPC-ass real person I have ever seen, I get it.
Goodness. Stop insulting the person with which I identify.
Based on luck.
Every day we wake up and we're
Luck
us.
does not exist.
Or accidentally building a gimped character.
Speaking of luck, Eleanor, it's your turn.
We're flanking.
Yeah, you are. We're flanking friends.
We're flanking.
I'm going to tumble through
flanking.
solely for the sake of panache and land right where... No, I want to...
Right where you are.
Yeah, I want to stay right where I'm at, but I want to tumble through for the sake of panache.
All right, do it.
Do it.
That's a 16 on the die, giving me 31 for the acrobatics roll.
Yeah, that's a panache.
Okay, panache is on.
Okay.
And now I'm going to attack. Come on, baby. Natty 1. Never mind. Wait, I have. I don't know if I want to spend on that. I have 2 bottle caps.
You have. Oh.
Is it worth it? Nah. What do y'all
No.
think? Do you think it's worth it?
No.
No, then I just miss it. I cannot attack.
Charge him a laser.
Shield.
All right. So
I can't do that again.
I'm so mad at that nat 1.
I know. But don't
you
you
were
still,
chaining 20s earlier, though.
Did you have panache?
Yeah.
You still do a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I do still do a bit of damage. You take half of my precise damage, so I'll do my precise damage.
Yeah.
And then more boils.
And more boils.
Boy.
Yeah, I know. More boils.
But doing,
That is 9 precision damage,
Okay, so
but half, right?
which is 4.
Okay.
I think that I can only take 2 more points, and then whatever else goes to Asuvu.
boil time.
I think that I can only take 5. Is it per attack?
It's per attack, I believe.
Yeah. 10. So that is going to be reflex save from Asuvu and you, Eleanor.
20.
Each round.
All right,
the first
fail.
time each round. Okay, I can't actually take any of this then.
Okay.
Oh, the first time.
Oh, but Asuvu critically succeeds.
What?
How much damage is it?
You're going to take 10 points of acid damage.
Oh, Jesus.
I rolled really good on 2d6.
So 18 is a fail.
Yeah, it's DC 22.
Okay, so I just take how much again?
10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm starting to be a little hurt, but I
That's
can work with this.
An important distinction I don't think any of us realized. Yeah. First time each round.
That is a good thing to note.
I have rolled 2 nat 20s and 2 nat 1s in this combat.
People who've played this for months, experts like us, still get things wrong.
Well, not all combats are created equal. I'm going to move up. I'm going to paired
That
strike.
didn't leave us a play, and did that trigger an attack of opportunity?
That did.
Because I do have reach.
I can spend an action to step.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say,
Okay.
unless he 5-foot steps.
So I'm going to paired strike 2 scimitars.
I do have up my shield, but now I'm flanked.
Yeah, and you have a reaction to spend.
I'm going to
Can
use
a
my
flanked
nimble
creature
dodge.
flank?
Yeah.
That's
right.
dumb.
So I get 2 attacks, both at my highest penalty. So I'll just apply.
I feel like this whole clusterfuck should
I'll
be
let you
negated.
pick which one you want to apply it to.
What, the nimble dodge?
Yeah, 'cause they're
I'll
both
take the
em-
first.
Oh my goodness.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, no.
34, natural 19.
That might keep a critical from happening, though.
My nimble dodge adds +2. That is a 28.
So,
It's not
Because
a
I
critical.
have my shield up and nimble dodge.
so it wouldn't be a critical anyway. And then the next one.
But I did prevent a critical.
I'll let you nimble dodge. So these are 2 attacks that come at the same time with
Shouldn't
the
my
highest
nimble
bonus.
dodge count for both?
Your AC for both. Yeah, we'll just say that. So you miss it misses on the second one
But makes it not a critical on the first.
because they come down basically at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they're coming
Listen,
at the same time.
If you're ruling in our favor, I ain't going to argue with you.
Yeah, I mean, because it's unfair to like pick which one you want to do when it's 2, or it just feels weird. So I'll just say, yeah, you negate
they're
one
supposed
of
to be
them.
hitting at the same time.
Yeah, and 34 will hit just normally. The damage on that's gonna be 10 points of damage to Eleanor. That
Okay.
is its turn.
Eleanor's under half health.
Last in the order for round 3 is going to be Psycheer. Things are looking a lot better than they were last round.
Things are looking up, baby.
Get flanked, jackass.
You're gonna go flank.
Yes.
Welcome to Flank Town. Population us.
Is this 2 moves?
No, that's actually 1.
Okay.
It was just because there was a fucking wall.
All right. It is flat-footed. This is just
And
checkers.
then, first and foremost, I make it. So I've got
+2.
+2. I want to use harm.
Okay.
Oh.
Which version? You have 2 actions, right?
Yes, I have 2 actions left. I want to use the 1 action version.
Okay. Because you could use the 2 action version if you feel like it.
The thing is,
I make
that
a
just
save for both.
doesn't it doesn't do much different because I'm not healing an undead creature.
Oh, does it not do an additional 8 damage?
Only if I'm healing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So
And then only do 1 action.
fortitude save for me, or is it will save?
Will save.
I believe it's will save.
William.
Williams.
Williams. Will save Williams.
Yeah, DC 22.
Basic fortitude
save.
save. Oh, I was right initially. Haha, baby.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Okay, so he is going to natural 1.
Oh,
So that's double.
14.
14 damage.
against this fool who dared attack us.
Okay, that hurt. That
Get-
brings him down into the ouchies range, but
Get-
not dead.
Dunked on.
Okay,
quite deadly.
so that's
Two
actions.
You are welcome to get out of there if you need to. I'm already flanking 1.
Winking.
Winking.
I have a dagger.
No joke.
Yep.
And right now I have a
good
+2.
You want to smack?
Smack, 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 smack.
I think I might. And this is +11.
Oh my goodness. Natural 19.
That'll be 32.
Oh my goodness. That's a critical hit.
Critical hit.
Because he's flanked.
Critical hit.
That's what,
So how much-
1d4 doubled?
Okay.
What is a dagger? I don't know what a dagger is.
Neither do I.
I'm going to
should be
say
on
it's
your
a
sheet.
D6. Maybe a D4.
D4.
It's a D4. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I drew it on your character
Do you
sheet so
have
you could see the damage.
Any strength?
No.
Just a d4 doubled.
Hey, it's still something.
1, 2.
Yeah!
Buckle my shoe.
Hey, it is damage.
Critical hit for 2 points of damage.
Damage is
Beautiful.
damage.
Damage is damage.
I don't know if it's that beautiful because I'm going to need both Psyche and Eleanor to roll reflex saves.
Oh God. Okay. Let's see. Where are my saves?
I fail.
What was your total?
Total of 16.
All right, normal fail. And a success. So Psyche, you take 2 acid damage. Eleanor, you take 4.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that pus thing gets us every single time. It is now top of round 4. Chester Williams.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is it every time they take damage or when a specific damage is done to them?
Well, it would be nice if you asked for that on your recall knowledge.
Okay, so
you went
I
for the
mean,
mana fever.
for
granted
it.
that I did the necrotic damage and didn't have to roll for it, I'd say it's like slashing. or
well,
some
it's
shit.
not slashing because my bombs also do it.
Oh, really?
Well, you've had it happen on my bombs every time so far.
It's slashing and piercing. You pop the boils.
I swear you've had it done on my bombs multiple times.
No, I've been pretty picky. I thought I've been
Either
pretty
way.
picky about melee
Listeners,
attacks.
when this episode comes out,
Okay.
you call him out if he's had him pop on my bombs
But
before.
I think I always forget my D8 of deadly damage when I do a critical,
happens.
which I
That
did.
happens.
What do you want to do,
Yeah.
Chester?
Which one's the most hurt, if you don't mind me
The one
asking?
that is in between Usuvu and Eleanor
What? Oh.
in the flanking stack.
Chester
The Tower of Power.
is going to
Flank town.
devise a stratagem on the one between Psyche and Eleanor. Have I done a recall knowledge on that one yet?
You've done it on these guys, so they're all the same thing.
Jacob is not a happy camper.
Might hit. Might hit. Ooh. Ooh. Chester is going to throw another blight bomb. Oh, no, first. Chester devises a stratagem. He's going to move within range. And then he's going to throw a blight bomb moderate at that guy. And it was 8 plus 15 for 23.
That'll hit.
Mark that off on his sheet. My last blight bomb moderate for today. So that's going to be 4d6 plus 2 splash. Both of you will take 2 poison splash.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Psyche and Eleanor. That is 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11 plus 2 is 13 poison
It
damage.
uses its rune again. I will resist a little bit of it.
Poison? It can do poison?
Yeah.
Is it the
Okay.
same one that used its rune earlier?
I don't think it is actually.
Okay, just curious.
I was hoping poison wouldn't work, but oh well. And then it is also got persistent poison damage, you know, whenever its turn
Oh, did we
comes
handle
around.
that
We
last
didn't
time?
handle it last time.
No, it died. The one I did that to died.
No, it died. It died.
The shield marshal killed it with like
So the
30
one
damage.
under me
I
has
see.
persistent damage.
Shield Marshal Williams.
So this is how much? 1d6 poison,
2d4.
2d4.
But I'll do it on your turn.
Well, I'm adding it into Foundry.
Dun, dun, dun. Chester's got another wife. Dun, dun, dun.
Has Eleanor become Chester's wife yet?
Another wife and another wife. Chester's got some wives.
And another wife now. And another wife now.
Mama, I don't even know where they're coming from.
He's gonna marry you too. Got another wife.
I don't even know where they're coming from, Mama.
They're coming out of the popping out of the hole.
They just pop
Daisies!
I just married a woman.
They just say dating Williams.
It's Celeste's turn. Or should I say Celeste?
Another wife.
No.
Got a ring up on her hand.
Celeste is going to move to get past this little corner here. Then 2 action sentries aim to shoot.
Which one is she going to shoot?
The one in between Eleanor
Shrink of the
and
world is the one that sticks around.
she's gonna shoot
Well, I mean, they're all between Eleanor and someone, but which one?
the one between Eleanor and Isuvu.
Okay.
The northernmost one.
Eleanor's this sandwich.
It is
a
flat-footed,
miss.
but it's not going to make it,
That's
is it?
not. No, that's a miss. Free reload.
Does he have any
Was
hero
it
points?
16 total audience?
Yeah, sorry. We're using Foundry to speed this thing up.
Yeah.
And
gotta
I'm trying
go.
to announce the rolls. Okay, next in the order is the foremost Spell Sky Scar, which is Marauder. Words hard. It's gonna step
No.
to the side. One action.
And I can't use attack of opportunity.
No, you can't. It is still flanked technically by Chester and Eleanor.
Because Chester has the whip in his other hand. This is established.
Never mind. I forgot about that. It's instead of going to step, it's just going to fucking walk.
Get him!
Then I get an attack of opportunity.
Kill him! Kill him!
Just do it. Do it. Head
Rip his head off!
Give me 10 points of
Please
damage.
let me hit.
Let the
Am
bloodlust
I
take
still
over.
flat-footed for this?
Yes, because you
Okay.
moved from a spot where you were flat-footed.
Yeah.
That's a natty 15,
It'll hit.
so a 29 to hit.
29.
Uh-huh.
That is a hit.
All right. And I'm only going to do regular damage because
Flat-footed, would
I
that be a
am not
crit?
panached.
No.
And that is 9 damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
Sick.
Nines.
That's gonna be that.
Acid time.
Chester takes acid.
Time. It's actually Isuvu and
Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Reflex
because-
save, because it started
Because
between
it
you.
started at me. Okay.
Yarp. Boy, this is. I feel like I'm running an MMO.
Natty 13.
Oh, we playing 4E?
Oh my god.
That is 27 for me.
Success. You will take half of that, so that's 3 damage for you. Isuvu will take
Nothing.
nothing because she succeeded as well. So 3 points of damage to Psyche via lifelink. Having moved, it will now spend both of its actions left to Talon to attack Chester.
What?
This is the one that doesn't have the swords, if you remember.
This is,
I tried, Chester.
Chester's gonna die, guys. Let's do this.
All right, death throw number 1.
It's a
27.
hit. It's a hit.
That's going to
It's
be
not a critical, is it?
No.
13 points of damage.
Take off 5.
Oh, that's right.
So 8 points of damage. And then I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save.
Do you have any hero points?
Yes.
Jacob just farted out his last hero point.
People.
It was important to the emotional moment you were having.
Oh, okay. It's a 15 on the die plus 11 for
26.
fortitude, right?
Yeah,
26.
Hang on.
you are good.
How many rounds has this been? Has this been like 3?
2 since you did lifelink.
Only 2?
Yeah, we
When
these
does,
rounds are chunk.
When does that one underneath me and Psyche
Okay.
take its damage?
And then your second hit.
I think it's going to be after your turn.
Okay.
Second hit is going to be.
Don't forget your -4.
Yeah, I know.
Jacob's trying desperately to save his character.
Oh, you.
Nat 2.
It almost hit the nat 20. It wobbled
It
on
wobbled.
it.
Oh.
Oh,
Too
Chester
scary.
lives another day.
That is 13 is a miss.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. All right, it's Isuvu's turn.
Isuvu doesn't need to die, so
Eleanor is no longer flat-footed. Isuvu.
Suvu's got blood. There's blood in their eyes. Flank it. Get him.
Kukri in hand and death in her eyes. She's gonna stab a maft head.
This NPC ain't scared.
Yeah, she's not draining her points.
yeah.
I'll live forever. Okay, move, trick attack, strike with the Kukri. That is gonna be natural 4.
but it's a total of 20.
20 will miss because it is no longer flat-footed.
Could she not have moved to flank?
No, that's
No,
a
because he's on the
staircase.
stairs. He went up the stairs a little bit, so she'd have to move through
okay.
his space. Okay,
Love for one of the goblins to just appear behind him.
Eleanor, it is your turn.
Whack
You are
him with a
flanking
wrench.
the one with the most Pizzle with Psycheer. The one in between you and Asuvu has moved, and Asuvu has blood in her eyes. So much blood.
You said pizzle.
I'm going
Pizzle.
I'm going to roll acrobatics to tumble through for the sake of panache, not to make it flat-footed.
Okay,
Natty 2. I doubt I will get it.
you might.
It is a total of 17.
No.
No, that's not. Well, 17 total. No, it's not going to do it.
Okay, so I do not have panache.
Does flat-footed apply to that too?
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
I actually wanted to go through, and I'm gonna stay here. And I'm gonna go up to here, and then I am going to attack, just not with panache. That kind of hurts.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit. 24 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
And my damage.
Oh.
Oh, not bad. 11 plus 1 is 12 damage.
Oh, nice.
12 damage. All right, beautiful.
One short of my max without panache.
When you do more physical damage than the boils do acid damage, you've done good damage. Derek rolled a 7
Then I'm
for
going to
acid damage.
spend my final action to raise my buckler again.
All right, and Psycheer, yeah, you make the reflex save. All right, that's going to fail. You'll just take 7.
Oof.
Failed on a 21. DC
Sorry.
is 22.
Gotta kill it.
All right, listen, it's going to happen no matter what.
Don't I have a +2 right now?
You do.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that would pass. So half would be 3. Good
Nice.
call.
Remember that bonus.
Good call. Papa John.
Oh, don't forget it's persistent damage.
Yep, that's
Oh,
it's
I know.
its turn now. It'll take it at the end of its turn or start.
At the end.
Okay, cool. It's going to act.
Okay.
It's no long, or it's still flanked. Fuck.
The double F, the flanked F.
Yeah, move, sir.
Is going to spend an action to move. Is no longer flat-footed because Psycheer is out of reach. You get your reaction back, so you could take an up.
I am
No,
going-
it's going to step. Screw your attack weapon, so it's going to step.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
When it tries to attack me, I'm gonna nimble dodge.
I know.
Nimble
I
dodge.
have to choose which one I want.
Nimble dodge plus my shield. Bring it.
Why is
Okay.
it trying to attack me?
Because I rolled a d6.
Okay.
And it is going to do paired strike. We'll just roll over the nimble dodge, applying to both,
Okay.
because I don't feel like dealing with it otherwise.
Come on. It's as good as my AC gets.
Yes.
You fail?
22 is a miss. And natural 20.
Natural 20!
Okay, he did miss on one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hurt. This could get interesting.
I like how whenever he gets a natural 20, there's silence except for him own self.
Yeah.
we get
fuck
it.
you.
This is-
I gotta
celebration.
This could,
gotta
this
take
could
my
get
W's
bad.
somewhere.
I'm pretty low.
What? Is this going to be what happens? Anyone writes a letter, Cat's character dies.
I hate all of you.
Oh my
I hate you all.
At least you don't have persistent damage. So that's going to be 12 damage, doubled is 24.
Okay, I am not down.
All right, and that's its turn. It had to step, and then it did its paired strike, which is 2 action activity.
Would you like to know what your poison damage is?
Just tell me.
That's 4 plus 6 poison damage.
6 poison damage.
Uh-huh. And now make your...
Actually, I'm going to see if it does it automatically. It did, actually. It didn't apply it.
But I want to roll it.
I know.
Jacob rolled 1 more damage.
Yeah.
6 poison damage. It didn't apply it, so it's fine.
This is a test.
Yeah.
All right. Does he also have his rune going?
And let me check his. He does.
Does it help with next damage?
Yes.
Okay,
Because he's
fair enough.
resistant to poison because of his rune.
Well, I
so
may have just done 1 or none.
you did 1.
Yes!
I'll roll my recovery check. Natural 12. It continues. Okay, cool. Psycheer, emotional damage.
Eleanor's heckin' hurt.
11.
Hot dog!
Oh, hot dog. You're fine. Hot dogs are really good.
You know what?
I could go for a hot dog.
I'm.
Could go for a hot dog too.
Hello.
I am going to like step up.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this, I guess.
That's fine.
Horseshoe formation, step up.
All right, so you're flanking him again.
Yes, I'm going to set my hands on this man, and I'm going to cast blindness.
Okay. Fortitude? What's the save?
Yes, DC 22 Fortitude.
Okay. I got a, what on the die? 12 on the die.
Wait, you're still blinded for a minute, though. Even though you passed.
This blindness?
No.
Did it
It's blind for a round.
Is it a saver suck, or is it you get something?
Success target is blinded until its next turn begins.
Ha-ha!
All right, so I did make it, but I didn't critically succeed. So the blinded condition,
Yeah-ha-ha.
just so everyone knows, you cannot see. Great. All normal terrain is difficult terrain to you. You can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to see. And if your vision is your only precise sense, you take a -4 status penalty to perception checks, and you are immune to visual effects. Blinded overrides dazzled. All right, so that you stepped up and blinded it. That should be all 3 of your actions. Top of round 5. Jeez. Chester William.
Chester's going to devise a stratagem on the one that's on the staircase because his friends are hurt and he doesn't need to devise a stratagem on them. I'm not going to use that roll. That was a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Instead, Chester's going to pull out a gun and shoot the other one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot the blind one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Does it has lower AC? Does
Oh,
it
no.
has lower
Does it
AC?
have
When you
lower
shoot it,
AC?
I'm gonna have to take acid damage.
You're right.
Do you want to just shoot the other one?
Technically, it
No,
doesn't
I'd
lower
have
its
to use
AC.
my natural 1.
Oh, okay.
That sounds dumb, but I was going to say understandable, but no, that's not understandable. That's just dumb.
Sure.
Really?
According to the condition.
They kind of nerfed blinded, not going to lie.
I mean, it can't effectively target anyone, though. So.
Still nerfed. So I'm going to shoot with my gun. Let me turn off my devise a stratagem. My gun has a +14.
Come on, Chester.
Oh.
What did you roll?
Natural 20, baby.
All right. So that's the one in between Psyche and Eleanor.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to be
a critical hit.
2d10 times 2 plus 10.
Sure.
Come on, Chester.
6. 7 for 14 times 2 is 28 plus another d10. 2. So
30 damage.
even.
30. It is still up, but only.
and that was not devise a stratagem. I was about to add my 2d6.
Yeah, no.
It is not dead, but you blast it good. A bunch of its pustules go off. Psyche and Eleanor make reflex saves.
If I don't make this save, I could go down.
My whip is on the ground. Uh-oh. Make your save.
Make your save. 9 acid damage what I rolled.
Daddy 8.
Make your save. Yeah, oh, thank goodness.
All right, so that's going to succeed Eleanor.
Guess what? Eleanor has 4 hit points.
What was your total with the 18?
What was your total?
With the 18?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was so nervous. Reflex?
Yeah.
32.
That's a critical success. You
Yeah,
take
about to
Oh,
say.
thank God.
you will take 9 points of damage, Psyche, because you just
Do I
barely
get
failed.
the +2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, then it's a success. Sorry. This happened literally last round.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So what? 4?
4. Yes, because it was 9 that I rolled.
Chester's whip is on the ground. That was devise a stratagem. That was a shoot. And Chester's going
Did you interact to pull out your gun?
interact to pull out his gun. That's 3 actions.
There you go. Okay. Celeste's turn. Celeste is going to shoot. Oops, I accidentally moved. At the one that Chester just shot. 2 actions for the focus thing. That is going to be with Arquebus.
Arquebus.
Get my circumstance.
Come on, Celesta. We need some damage.
Oh!
A natty 19.
Hot dog.
Is that it?
That's another critical hit.
It is a critical.
Just barely, because its AC is 22.
Don't forget the D12s.
You're right.
D12 plus 4.
I
double
may
plus
survive.
D12.
Yes. That's correct. 5 plus 4 is 9. Doubled is 18. Plus 12 it is another 10. 28 points of damage.
Please tell me it
5
dies.
hit points left.
Oh!
And it is dead.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
One last boil.
It
One
still
last-
does.
It's bloody.
All right, I rolled a 6.
Jesus.
More reflex saves, please.
Does a 22 pass?
That'll pass. You both pass, and we'll take 3 points of damage.
Oh, goodness. I am struggling. I have 5 hit points.
Woo, baby. Okay, that's her turn. It is the last remaining Spellscar Sky Marauder who is being assailed by Usuvu.
She is dedicated to her craft being stabbing people.
I think this is the one that you had its talons out.
Yes.
Yes. I can't quite hit Chester easily, or Chester would have some sort of cover.
Chester has unarmored AC, so if you want to try, go ahead and try. Or not.
You would have cover.
Yeah.
So, All right, you know what? I got nothing else really to do. I'm pinned in the corner here.
How much do I get for cover?
You'll get +2 circumstance to your AC.
Nice.
So first strike on Isuvu, natural 4.
Oh.
That's gonna miss.
Oh, good.
Good.
And then -4, and I get +2. Hot dog, I'm feeling good about this.
All right, it's gonna do Chester on the next one. This will be with cover.
Oh, that will hit.
Oh wow.
Did your -4 apply automatically to that? Yes. And yeah, Chester with +2 is 23.
All right, you were going to take
Derek rolled a 24.
24 total. Yeah, you're gonna take 9 points of damage and make a fortitude save.
This is the 9 points of damage. Take damage.
Come on, Chester.
Chester's
I
going
believe
to
in you.
roll 15 plus
15 plus
11, so 26.
You're fine. Last attack on Isuvu with the biggest
Oh,
penalty.
no.
Ooh, a
-9.
hit.
What?
Oh boy.
boy.
That'll hit.
Not a Suvu.
Only barely, but it will hit. Isuvu is going to take a grand total of 13 minus 5 is 8 points of damage because of lifelink.
Ah.
I am like 30 down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've taken a lot of damage
I
from
have
lifelink
5
this
hit
time.
points.
You've kept everyone up.
But you have done a lot to keep these characters up.
Isuvu's going to make a fortitude save. Oh, fail. Isuvu is going to take some mana fever tomorrow.
Mana fever.
Done got me down. That's all 3 actions. It's Isuvu's turn. Death in her hands and blood at her eyes. She's going to strike with the Kukri after doing a trick attack. So second action is going to be the strike.
Oh, it was on a 14.
Oh, that's a miss.
It's 21 to hit.
That'll hit because I forgot to check on my circumstance. That'll hit exactly because it's 21 plus the 1 for circumstance. This
Nice.
is going to be D6 plus 7. 12 points of damage to the Maftet.
And it
Does it die?
boils.
It does not die, but its boils will go off.
It boils.
Those boils.
What kind of bonus do I get to my reflex because of
Plus
cover?
2. Same as
Okay.
the AC.
She takes all of that, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got to roll my reflex save for Isuvu.
18.
Oh, she critically succeeds.
So she takes nothing.
Yes. What'd you get, Chester?
18.
Total?
Yeah.
That'll be
With
a
the plus 2?
fail.
So that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten hurt yet.
Technically I did, but we didn't apply it, so this is still evens out.
Yeah. Okay. Last attack with the scimitar, which will
I'm
be
like half health
number 2 for my
from
map.
other people.
Yeah.
But it's saving them.
Ooh.
Is it?
Okay.
But have you applied all of your minuses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 10 points of damage, and Isuvu, the NPCs are getting the kills, finishes off this guy. His boils go off again. Chester,
I take the damage again.
4 points of damage. Isuvu critically succeeds again.
Actually, my 17.
So-
That's not a critical fail.
MVP or NVNPC
As
Usuvu?
stabs it through, dodges the acid, it splurts onto Chester and kills the last Maftet.
You guys imagine if we got none of the good NPCs and all of the bad NPCs with this fight
would
right
suck.
here? This would have been a rough fight. We might not have made it.
And after like shoving the kukri in, she just lets go. It falls back and she falls on the floor, eyes still open, fully conscious, be like, bruh.
Chester does the same.
And that is where we'll pick up in the
Eleanor's
next
just
episode.
standing there holding in all of her guts.
Chester's at 8. What's Eleanor at?
5 hit points.
Psych here.
46.
Oh, good. All right.
Come back for more
Oh, boy.
collapse on the floor fun
Started
next
with
week.
86.
Oh my god.
This has been me taking the hits for other people.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. And we are also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. Our theme for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.